Alrighty then, believe it or not, this is my second video of the day. And the first one was me give you guys my 10 predictions for Pokemon Go. Now, we're gonna go from the number 10 to the number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to you my 5 goals for Pokemon Go for this year. And I've done this before in the past, obviously. We're gonna keep it up. We're gonna do it again this year. So let's not waste the time. Let's get on with it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's the boy True in front of today's day is still Friday, January the 5th. And we're going to keep this up right here because this is what we talk about. My 5 goals for the year involving Pokemon Go. Let's not waste any time. Let's get on with number 5. Number 5, it requires us to get on the game. And as you can see over here, that's how many best buddies I have. I have 39 best buddies. Now, in order for you to get gold, you need 100, and then for platinum, you need 200. That's probably gonna take me like another 2 years, to be honest. But here's what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get 75 best buddies before the end of the year, because I have this pace where I only focus on one buddy at a time. I don't like focus on 2, 3, 4, 5, or really 20. You can really focus on 20 per day if you want to. So I mean, it's not that kind of difficult, I guess. I don't know, but I normally, knowing me, I want to keep it realistic with myself. I normally focus on one best buddy at a time or one buddy at a time until I get it to best buddy. Then move on to another Pokemon and just focus on that one. So if I were to keep that up and maybe put more incentive a little bit, like have like 2 more that I can focus on a day, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna try to get up to 75. I don't think I can make it to 100. I kind of wanted to say 100, but I don't think I'm gonna make it to 100. So I'm gonna keep it to 75. I'm gonna try to keep it realistic. So that's my goal. 75 best buddies by the end of the year. I'm basically, what is that? 46 away from that number. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 requires us to look over there once again. Now, this is my purified 100% IV Mewtwo. Mass Aquacade is probably yelling at the monitor right now. She's pissed off that I purified this. But here's the thing. We're not looking at the Mewtwo.
Oh no!
We're not looking at the fact that it's best buddy.
Oh no!
We're not looking at the fact that it is powered up to the max. It's level 50.
Oh no!
We're not looking at the day it was caught. We're not looking at the Mewtwo candies. We're not looking at the Mewtwo candy XLs. We're not looking at the moves. We're not looking at the rate and the height. There's one thing that we're looking at here. Stardust. I currently have 4,917,389 dust. I want to get back to 10 million. Once upon a time, I was at 10 million, but I was using a lot of that dust for PvP Pokemon, and it got to the point where I went down to, I think, like 100. I'm not 100, but a million. It even went below that. But I kind of built it up over the past year or so, and this is where we are right now. I want to continue that climb. Now, it's easy to say if you don't use the dust or anything, but knowing me, I'm gonna use the dust. Like, there's gonna be a Pokemon or two that will require me to use the dust. But despite that, despite me using the dust, I still want to reach up to 10 million dust by the end of the year. So that's my number 4 goal. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 required me to look at my badges. And in this case, we're looking at my platinum badges. So if there's like 5 rows, 5 platinum badges per row, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I got 32 platinum badges right here. I want to add 5 more to the list. So yeah, there's a number of badges left that I can work on. And I truly believe that to be honest, there's really only 5 specifically that are realistic enough for me to get this goal accomplished. So yeah, we're now at the middle rate point in terms of easiest, which is number 5, to the hardest, which is number 1. So that's my number 3 goal. I want 5 more platinum badges, and y'all may have an idea of what that could be. But first of all, we're gonna finish this up this year. I was supposed to do this last year. I failed to do that. And then another one that we could potentially do, not that one, but this one maybe. And then we got this one. If I do this like every day, like twice a day, 3 times a day, something like that, that's a possibility. And then another one is this, because I've been winning them showcases. Every time we get a showcase, I'll be getting first place in 3 of them. So that one is a no-brainer. That one's happening. Maybe this. Maybe maybe that this year. So I mean, it's possible. And then we got the Go Tour Center event, so I could do some trades like this right here. And then we also got Go Fest. We got Worlds, which is in Hawaii. And so that trade one could be done as well. And then, you know, we got that right there. And then there's one that's like extremely close. Not that. I believe it was that one. But there's one where I was like 3 away from platinum. Oh, this one, Sinnoh. So it could be that. Nevertheless, I want 5 more platinum badges before the end of the year. Now let's move on to number 2. Number 2, we gotta look over there. What's wrong with that picture? I only got one Shundo. That's it. Just one. Now, let me explain something to you guys real quick. If I would have removed Shiny from that list, look at all the hundos I got. I got 251 hundos. But to be more specific, these. Mewtwo is my all-time favorite legendary. Charizard is my all-time favorite shiny. I mean, my all-time favorite Pokemon. And Shiny Rayquaza is tied for being my all-time favorite shiny, alongside with Shiny Charizard. I don't have a Shundo or either one of these. And the Rayquaza one pissed me off the most because when I got that third Honda Rayquaza, I was hoping that it was a shiny, and I saw the CP down. I got mad. I instantly got mad because it was not the Shundo. But nevertheless, I powered it up to the max because it's Rayquaza. It's arguably the best Pokemon in the game, and with the Mega, you know, I have 2 that could be focused on dragon types, and then I have another one that could be focused on air or flying type, like that right there, or something like that. But nevertheless, I want a Shundo Rayquaza, how you pronounce it? I want a Shundo Mewtwo, or a Shundo Charizard this year. I don't care how I get it, from raiding, from trading, I don't care. I want it this year, cause this is annoying. Never mind the fact that I only have one Shundo. I have 0 lucky Shundos. But the fact that I don't have Shundo Pokemon involving some of my all-time favorites, that's a problem. That's a problem. And I want that fixed this year, gosh darn it. It's going to happen. One of these 3, or a combination of, which would be nice. I don't care. It's going to happen this year because I'm sick of this crap. I'm sick of it. Let's move on to number 1. Number 1 does not involve me touching the game at all, man. This is pretty simple right here. This is the year. It's going to happen this year. I don't know how, I don't know when, but it's going to happen this year. What am I talking about? I want to go to Australia. I want to go to Australia. So I've been to Japan twice. Last year being, you know, the second time. And I purposely said last year that I'm not going to Japan this year unless something crazy happens. I don't know what that could be, but I'm not going to Japan this year because I'm putting that off to next year. But this year, the reason why I'm not going to Japan this year rather, is because I want to go to Australia this year. So again, going back to the rumors that was dropped like last year that Australia was going to get a City Safari event. And my firm belief, you saw my other video, my top 10 predictions for the year. I think Australia is going to get a Safari Zone event. That's going to be much later in the year. Again, that's just a prediction. But whether it get a Safari Zone, whether it get a City Safari, or whether it get absolutely jack squat from Pokemon Go from Niantic, I still want to go to Australia this year, and it's going to happen. Plans are already in the works as we speak, but they kind of hit a slag a little bit, so that means I got to work harder to make it work this year. And I'm hoping that a certain somebody who kind of gave me a promise, not last year, but maybe 2 or 3 years ago, hopefully they remember what that promise is, and they live up to that promise. Because that would make things much easier for me. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So that's it for my 5 goals. If you reached this point in the video, leave in the comment section below your goal for 2024 involving Pokemon Go. So leave the word goal, G-O-A-L, in the comment section below and give me your goal or goals for Pokemon Go, wherever that may be. It don't matter, 1 or 20, I don't care. But give me a goal for you that you want to accomplish involving Pokemon Go. And if you reach the very end of the video, you should see 2 cards. Now, one of them will be the other video that I dropped today. Let's be real. It's going to be that one. So if you haven't seen that one, there's going to be a card for you there. And the other one will be something that YouTube recommends. Again, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, because we're trying to get up to 2,000 subscribers. And I'm going to call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.
Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it.
After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.